Good mystical evening here on the Kentucky homestead. Just starting to cool off. It's a hot one today. Got most of the hay baled up till something went down with the baler. Hopefully we'll get that fixed and get it done tomorrow. And it's been a hot one, so I took the evening off here and I've been doing some bush hogging, cleaning up the farm here because it's already going towards the middle of September. It won't be long, it'll be time to bust out the hunting gear and hang up this haymaking and stuff for a while. So got some more bush hogging to do, but I gotta sharpen the blades. I'm having kind of a hard time cutting, so let me take you guys along here and kind of show you what I got going on. I've got what is most likely not an OSHA approved method of sharpening bush hog blades over here. Let me take y'all over here around the shop and show you kind of what I rigged up. I don't recommend you guys do this. Probably not the safest way to do it, but it's my way because it's about the only way I could think of to get under this thing. So let me show you what I got going on here. Yeah, like I said, it's not the safest way to do it, but I'm gonna give these blades a quick touching up. Actually, it's not gonna be a quick touching up. I'm gonna sharpen these things because this is not something I want to do very often. I'm not gonna get up under it. I'm gonna try to stand off to the side, so if something gives way, my whole body isn't under it. Maybe I'll just get a scraped up arm. Hopefully. I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's give it a whirl. And like I said, I'm not recommending anybody do this. This is definitely not OSHA approved, I'm pretty sure. And but this is what I got going on here. And then after I get that sharpened, let me show you kind of the next place. It's right here behind my house. I'm gonna take you guys. I got a little drain type thing that runs all through here, and it is some big, tall, thick, like swamp grass, crabgrass, foxtail, just junk plants, really. But they're really, oh yeah, there's the offending bale right there. That's the one where everything went haywire on it. I don't know what happened to it, the net wrapper or whatever. I don't know. The guys are gonna hopefully take care of it tonight or tomorrow. And most of it's baled up, but still got about 8 acres back there. You can probably see back there a lot of that still laying there. So anyway, let me get these bush hog blades touched up here and get them sharpened. I'm gonna lower it back down, and then I'm gonna call it a day. And tomorrow, whenever I get time, I'm gonna hook back up to it and tackle this little thick spot in the back. So wish me luck. All right, got to get my gloves on, my hearing protection, my face shield, and yes, I'm fully aware of the irony of wearing all of the safety equipment, but working under this bush hog hanging up in the air. But just the way it is, you got to take risks sometimes. You try to mitigate them as much as possible, but it's got to get done. So, all right, Remy, we're gonna play after, buddy. Chill. This is definitely gonna help some. That block of wood should help it to not fall and hopefully scoot and shift and give me a little bit of warning. So here we go. All right, let me show you guys what I did. Alright, here we got here. These blades here are pretty daggone sharp. They're sharper than most lawnmower blades right now, which you typically don't want to do on a bush hog unless you're only going to be cutting grass. If you're going to be chopping weeds or be anywhere where there's stumps and especially rocks, you don't actually want a really sharp edge, because when that sharp edge goes and strikes against something hard, it'll actually chip rather than bend or round off. So you actually want more of a rounded off, you don't want as steep of an angle as you do if you're just doing grass. So I've done a lot of bush hogging. I did about 8 hours of bush hogging Saturday and a little bit more, in total Saturday and today. And I got a lot of the weeds and thicker areas of the farm. So now I'm going to be doing grass. Most of this stuff here is just, I'm going to be doing is grass. And then I've got about 23 acres next door in my brother's hay fields that we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and clip for him. And they need some renovation done to them, so we're not actually going to cut them for hay this year. And so anyway, that's why I put that edge on it. Normally you wouldn't want an edge like that. Normally you would want a little bit more rounded off. I mean, an edge is fine, you just don't want a super narrow bevel. You want a wider bevel, more like an axe and a pocket knife, if that makes any sense. And that way it'll make your blades last a lot longer. You'll be doing a lot less sharpening. Well, we got a horsefly around here. But anyway, that's what I'm doing this evening. Tomorrow I'm going to resume, and maybe I'll take you guys along for a little time-lapse video whenever I do this thing around the house here, behind the house here, and get it cleaned up. And can't believe it's already fall, but that's the way it goes. Time just slips right away. So we'll get this place ship shape for the winter. So anyway, that's sharpening bush hog blades, not OSHA approved. Don't try this at home or on the farm. If you do, you do it at your own risk. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in.